So hello everyone, this is Game Galaxy Zone, and you're looking at the end of Pokemon Emerald right there. I've tried to take the game out, I've tried blowing back into it and seeing if that wouldn't help. I mean, I have no idea what happened. I just went to go save the trade, and got there, went to the trading screen, and you have to save before you go in. And I was saving, and it just stopped. Turned off the game, turned it back on, and this is what happened. I've tried taking the game out, blowing back into it, restarting it. I've tried putting it into another Game Boy. That didn't help. I'll try again. But I think this is it. This is the end of Pokemon Emerald right there, over a stupid saved game. Which kind of sucks because now Pokemon Emerald isn't complete either. I have 3 Let's Plays that are not even completed, which sucks. So, unless anyone has an idea of how to help me with this, Pokemon Emerald is done. I'm not resetting this. Talk to you guys later. Hello everyone, this is Game Galaxy Zone. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, the end of end. So this is it. Since my other game crashed and there's nothing I really can do about it, I've tried mostly as much as I can. I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll replay the game and try to catch the Pokemon again. I don't know. It just sucks. But at least we were able to finish the storyline through the game. I mean, that's my main priority. At least I finished the game. But here is my other copy of Pokemon Emerald, and this one has been completed, and the one I've had since the beginning of its launch day. And these are just some of the remaining Pokemon that we've captured, needed to capture, or anything of that nature. Sorry about that. So here's Groudon. I know it's at level 45, but there's its moves. If you got rid of Bulk Up, it would learn Rest. So I do not have Kyogre, but the next one in here is Mewtwo. Mewtwo is from the Kanto region and is one of the original 150. There's its moves. Next is Lugia. Don't ask me how I have Lugia. It got through here through Game Shark a long time ago. But there's that. Next is Suicune. I used to have Raikou and Entei. They're probably still in Pokemon Coliseum somewhere. I just never traded them over, and all that's left is Suicune. Next is Rayquaza, which would have been the last Pokemon that we were going to capture in Pokemon Emerald, because it's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, including legendaries as well. But just because it's the way it looks, it's dragon type, it's freaking amazing, and I just really like it. So I was saving this one for last, but fortunately I never got around to it. I did catch it with the Great Ball, as you can see at the bottom here. I want to look at that. Yeah, Mewtwo was caught with the Pokeball. So was Lugia. And here's Regirock, which was actually one of the next Pokemon that we were going to capture in the series. I was going to do the Regis next, but again. And lastly is Regice. I have no idea whatever happened to Registeel in this game. I think it just disappeared, but there that is. And lastly is Latios, the Pokemon I was going to capture on my other Emerald was Latias, because I have a ton of Latioses due through cloning and stuff like that. I used to have level 60 until it deleted itself. And that's it. That's the last of that. And in this episode, I'm going to show you where you can capture Rayquaza, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel, and Latios. So, in order to get the Regis, you need to have the following. Pokemon, you need to have captured Relican, or Relicath. You'll also need to capture Wailord, or Wailmer, and evolve it into Wailord. From there, what you're going to do is take these Pokemon to an area that you didn't really get to go too much. It's going to be somewhere right in here. Well, probably right here. And it's a little area where there's rocks surrounded in water and you can dive down. You're also going to need the move Dig in order to get into it. Once you get into there, there's going to be weird music and weird symbols and stuff everywhere. Use Dig on the wall and it takes you through another side of the room. Once you're in there, it'll have more letters that you have absolutely no idea. It's either going to say, first comes Relican, last comes Wailord, or vice versa. What that means is that in your party, you either have to have Relican first, Wailord last, or Wailord first, and Relican last, and then it activates. What it does is that it activates the 3 chambers that are located around Hoenn, which Registeel is up here. We've seen it before on Route 20. Regirock is in the desert back here. And Regice is in a small area over here on Route 105. And that's how you would capture them. In order to actually capture them, you're going to have specific moves when you go into them. I think Registeel, you need to use Fly in the middle of the room. Regirock, you need to go up a few steps, right a few steps, or something like that, and use Rock Smash. Regice, you have to like run around the room without hitting the wall. Or I've seen other things where I just stood there for an hour and a half and the door opened. But yeah. So those are the Regis. Next is going to be Rayquaza, which we've seen before, which I'm going to say is this little island right here. But it's actually an area just right next to Pacific Log Town. We went there before, and you guys would remember that. Now, I said that it was easy going up there, but that's after you see Rayquaza, or before you see Rayquaza. After you see it, it gets a lot worse, which I didn't know about, but yeah. And then Latios and Latias, good luck. You have to roam around the entire map until it appears. I would recommend using Master Ball, because if not, have fun. It took me nearly 4 years to catch Latios. I don't know why they continuously do that in this game, but that's just Nintendo, I guess. And that's pretty much about it. There's nothing else to really explain about where any of the remaining Pokemon are. There is events where you can get to this island down here. And also, after you beat the game, there's an area over here called the Battle Frontier, which, believe it or not, is actually labeled. And this is where you can come and get special things, do special battles and things of that nature. So that's really about it. I just wanted to show that off as saying where they are, just because I wanted to finish this. I don't know if I'll ever get back to playing Pokemon Emerald again. It took me so long to do that, and just to see that happen really sucked. So, but anyway, thank you all for watching my series. I hope you all liked it. I'm sorry it ended like that, but hopefully, and I swear to God, if my next video, if I can't get everything done in it, I'm gonna be so mad, because it's just like I haven't finished a real Let's Play. And that's what sucks. But I'm still trying. We'll see what goes on. Anyway, hope you all like the series, and talk to you in the next one.